Hey guys, we're back up here on the Superior Hiking Trail. We're going from Cascade River State Park to Temperance River State Park. 4 nights, 5 days. We came in last night, about 3 o'clock we started the trail. We're coming down the Cascade River on the north side of the trail. About 2 miles in, we found this little campsite for the night. It was raining when we started. It's 37 degrees when we started. It was raining, a little mixed of snow. Got down probably to 32 this morning. But the sad thing is, I'm the Marine, and you're probably wondering where is Runner. Well, Runner forgot his keys in my car. He said he was up all night thinking about it. Got up this morning, tore down his camp, and came over, and I gave him the keys, and he's humping back up there right now. Yeah, it's 2 miles back, so 4 miles he's gonna have on the book before we start here. You know, he's beating himself up, saying, you know, oh man, that was really stupid. But you guys, one thing, after we're done with each of these trips, if we're in this area on Superior Hiking Trail, we'll stop at Culver's and Two Harbors, and we'll have lunch. And I always will ask them, what did you learn from this trip? Well, right off the bat, this is a lesson, and it isn't a bad lesson, because we could have been at the very end. We could have been 10 miles in. We could have been 30, 40 miles in. It would have been tough. We would have had to, I guess, thumb it back, hope to get a ride to someone to pick us up, and a ride back to our car, which is in the backwoods. So that would have been tough. But it's a blessing that he knew it now. And I asked him, do you think you'll ever do it again? He said no, and I don't think he'd do it again. So this is a good lesson, because it could have been a lot worse. But for Runner, every time we go on a trip, if it's later in the day that we're going, he'll get up in the morning, 4 in the morning, he runs every morning. And of course, that's where he gets his name, Runner. For him to head back to the car to get his keys is nothing to him. And we'll keep it short. We'll probably just do 6 miles. Rain stopped. Hopefully it's not going to rain again. It's 37 degrees, very windy. I'm going to eat some breakfast, start tearing down camp, wait for Runner, and we're going to head on off. One thing I'd like to show you guys, when you're in this cold weather, when it gets below freezing, what I'll do is, when I sleep, I have these jackets with chest pockets on there. And what I'll keep in there, one thing that's really important, if it's going to get below freezing, you want to keep your Sawyer Mini filter, which we use, in our pocket to keep it warm, because if it gets below freezing, if it freezes, it will not work, it'll ruin it, it will be worthless. So we always keep them in our chest pocket, sleep with that. And of course with the camera, I sleep with the camera and the batteries. So that's a tidbit. If you're gonna come up here and it's gonna be below freezing, you definitely want to take, if you have a Sawyer Mini or any little water filter, you got to keep it warm so it doesn't freeze. This is a tributary going into the Cascade River. You can see there's a lot of ice on the banks, but you can see there's still snow here. It's May 2nd, yesterday when we came May 1st, Ely had a snowstorm. When we were coming in there, they said they had 5 inches already, so I don't know how many inches they got, but it's May 1st yesterday, and they had a snowstorm. Hello there! Who are you? Are you with the hiking club?
I'm the treasurer. Send me your money.
We're up on top of Lookout Mountain. We're greeted by welcoming committee. Gusty winds. It's got to be about 40 degrees now, but it's pretty cold up here. We're going to stay here a little longer and then take off, cool down, and there's a nice hump coming up here. Straight up to here. A little challenging, but not too bad. We're off to Indian Creek to have our lunch, and then we're going to camp at Spruce Creek. Little muddy because of all that rain we had. With the filters we use, we'll clean it up pretty good. You just gotta back flush it. After you get done filling out maybe 1 or 2 bottles, you just back flush it. But the water will come out clear. We're hoping that it doesn't rain anymore, and probably in a day this will be all clear again. We're at Spruce Creek. I got a great hang right over the river. I'm going to listen to that river all night time. Just a beautiful hang. I got my tarp just pitched right so I can see this river. I'll wake up to that or I'll hear that all night. Runner's just down for me. Well, we're winding it down. We just had a couple pull of sausage on a stick. We're exhausted. This is one of the steepest climbs that we have done so far. There was a lot of blowdowns, so we had to go over a lot of logs. It was challenging. I'm tired. I don't know about Runner. He had to go back and get the keys. And then that was another 4 miles added to this. He's got to be exhausted. It was a great day. The sun kind of came out a little bit. It didn't rain, so it's a great day. But we're just winding it down, having a fire, and we're going to call it a day. We just woke up. It's 29 degrees. I don't know what the low was, but it's chilly. Down in this little valley here where the river runs through, it's pretty chilly because it's wet. The moisture, there's still snow around here that's melting, so it's real damp. It's damn cold. But it's a beautiful morning. Last night I woke up a couple times to go to the bathroom and the stars were out. It was a clear sky, so we're grateful for that. Yesterday, this part of the trip was pretty much all uphill. It was really challenging. Our legs were just tired at the end of the day. I was wiped. But that's one thing with the hammock. My legs, my back were just killing me. By the time we went to bed, got in the hammock, I woke up this morning, I feel great. That's one thing with the hammock. I can't imagine sleeping on the ground. For me, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do this trip, especially, you know, I have 2 artificial hips in me. There's no way I could have done it. I don't know how those guys do it, but, you know, all to their own. So we're going to eat breakfast and we're going to head out to our next camp. I think our next camp would be Poplar River.
Never get tired of looking over your creation and appreciating what you've done and created for us, Lord. Ask for your blessing, continued blessing on the rest of this day. Keep us safe. Bless our fellowship and our time together as we learn to grow and learn to be good friends, because that does take work also. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Coming on a beaver dam here between Spruce Creek and Johnvick Creek. A little camp at Johnvick Creek that we're heading to. We're going to get some water because we're getting low on water. Fill up there, and then we're going to head on to Lake Agnes, and that's where we'll have lunch. This is kind of cool. Beautiful little beaver pond here. Beautiful morning, not a cloud in the sky. Yesterday morning it was raining and, well, snowing a little bit. But this morning it was 29 degrees. I have to say now it has to be in the 40s. It's getting warm. With the sun on you, it really gets warm when you're hiking. Guess what we're having for dinner tonight? Nothing like roasted grouse.
Just kidding, I don't think they're in season, are they?
Out there is Lake Superior. I suppose that is the Poplar River that we're going to be heading to, where we're going to camp tonight. So we'll be camping on that river. We're heading down that way right now. So if you can look, you got this drop off here. Runner has been bothering me lately, and I'm thinking about throwing him over to this cliff here.
That probably wouldn't be a good idea, Ron. You love me too much.
Hey guys, we're at Poplar River campsite. Raining on and off. It'll start drizzling and all of a sudden the rain will come in and just drizzle, not really raining hard, but just a light drizzle. And then the sun will come up on and off like that. So I thought, man, I'm gonna get in my hammock and take a little snooze, take a nap. Just got up. Runners telling me we need to get some firewood, but you guys, let me show you what it looks like, the view that I have in porch mode right by the river here. Check this out. You know, once you get in this hammock, you just don't want to get out. Man, I'm just so comfy in here. I could fall asleep and probably stand in here the rest of the night till morning. But Runner says we got to get a fire, and I guess it's time to get up and get moving here. I hate getting out of this hammock. It's so comfy. The hammock that I'm using here is, I call it the Wide Glide. 11-foot ridgeline and 6 feet wide. Man, this is really comfy hammock, and I got knotty mods on here, and then I have amp steel ridgeline on there to hang my stuff on there. But this is probably one of my most comfortable hammock. It's made out of 1.6 Hexon. Dutchware makes this. It's a 11-foot netless wide. I think he still makes it. But if you get it, I would get the knotty mod and ask to put the amp steel instead of latch it on there. This Wide Glide is my favorite hammock. Lightweight, packable, and the most comfortable. I just love this hammock. Yeah, we kind of did a little hiking around here. We found this road, and there's a bridge here, an old bridge. This must have been a road years ago that they used to cross through here. Still kind of operational right now, but right down there around the corner is our camp. We're on the Poplar River. Yeah, we're enjoying the scenery here up here in the Spear Hiking Trail. Here we're on a bridge over the Poplar River. It's an old logging road. Probably was a road at one time that came through here, but now they got this old bridge that says you're not supposed to cross, but we're not cautious. We don't mind crossing any bridges, and we don't mind burning any bridges, do we, Ron?
Yeah, no, we don't mind at all. I think there's enough here to hold you and me up. Really close.
What a beautiful view from here, isn't it?
It really is.
This is what it's like up on the Spear Hiking Trail. You come in here and you buy a lake, and then we're on a little stream, and now we're on this river here. It's just amazing up here. It's just gorgeous up here. The other day, I think it was yesterday, I seen a lynx run across a trail. We've seen white-tailed deer. Grouse are everywhere in here. Grouse hunters, it's going to be a good year for grouse hunting because the numbers are way up. What other wildlife have you seen?
Those darn red squirrels.
Runner loves red squirrels. We might have one for dinner tonight.
Yeah, I love them that much.